Good morning, students. Welcome back to the history classes. Today, in this video, we'll start the third part of the first chapter, Medieval Europe. So, in the last video, we have already completed birth of Messiah, life and teachings of Jesus Christ, Jesus' differences with the Jewish leaders, spread of Christianity. And today, in this video, I am going to cover these 4 points: Christianity in Roman Empire, emergence of Constantinople as new capital, barbarian inventions, decline of the ancient Roman Empire. So now we are going to learn each one of the points briefly. First, Christianity in Roman Empire. Christians believed in one God, hence they refused to worship the Roman emperor as their god, as this was against the religious beliefs of the Romans. The Christians were tortured and burned alive of wild animals like. And these operations continued till Constantine became the emperor of the Eastern Roman Empire. When Constantine won a major battle and attributed his victory to the divine inspirations of Jesus, he declared Christianity as the official religion of the Roman Empire. When Constantine won a major battle, he dedicated his victory to the divine heavenly inspirations of Jesus Christ. And after that, he declared that Christianity as the official religion of the Roman Empire. So he unified the Eastern and Western Roman empires and became the first Christian Roman emperor. Who? Constantine. So Constantine became the first Christian Roman emperor. So Emperor Constantine's edict of toleration that marked a major turning point for the Roman government, and for the first time from the emperor down to the lowest slave, and all share the Christian faith. At that time, Roman emperor have three phases: one for noble, second for working class people, and third is the lowest one, that is slave. They have to work for their masters. So then he started the custom of observing Sunday as a Christian holiday, Sabbath. St. Peter's Church in Rome became the religious headquarters of the Christian world. The bishop of St. Peter's Church became the Pope. The Roman Emperor Constantine built a new imperial capital at Byzantium on the Bosphorus in 330 AD. This city was renamed Constantinople for him. The Byzantine Empire with Constantinople continued exist till 1453 AD. Means up to its 900 AD, 900 years AD is continued Constantinople Empire. The before being captured by the Ottoman Turks. So in terms of prosperity and cultural life, the Comanian period was one of the peaks in Byzantine history. And because the Constantinople remained the leading city of the Christian world in size, wealth and culture. There was renowned interest in classical Greek philosophy. The Byzantines built magnificent and richly decorated churches. So the Church of Hagia Sophia, the Church of Hagia Sophia, built by Justinian I in Constantinople, was an example of it. So the Byzantines viewed the emperor as a messenger of God. As the messenger of God, the state church came to be known as the Eastern Orthodox Church. Georgian monasteries first appeared in the Constantinople. The term barbarian is used for the nomadic mountain tribes for Asia, Eastern Europe, and parts of Germany like Huns, Goths, Visigoths, Franks, and Vandals. So, barbarian is just a term that is used for the peoples of the tribes of Asian continent, Eastern Europe, and some parts of the Germany like Huns, Goths, Visigoths, and Franks and Vandals. So what happened? So barbarians had organized a army and they caused havoc in their source of our land. So they're trying to destroy everything to acquire the land. So Attila, the king of the Huns, united his people into a vast based Hungary and started to one campaign to win land from the Roman and Byzantine empires. So barbarians need some land, and for that reason they started campaign to acquire the lands of the Roman and Byzantine empires. Now finally, they are responsible for the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. As the final death blow to the Roman Empire was inflicted by the barbarians. So barbarians they are successfully responsibility for the collapse of the Western Roman Empire. So the Roman Empire fell in 476 AD. The Visigoths adopted Christianity and translated the Bible from Latin into a Gothic script. And thereafter, again, it spread the Christianity in that Roman Empire because now it is acquired by the barbarians, and the barbarians translated the Bibles into the Gothic script. Gothic script. So some of the causes that we can know the decline of the ancient Roman Empire. We can say because of the some causes, the ancient Roman was declined. But first, the rapid growth in the territories conquered by the empire need to defend their borders. What if the Roman empires have their land, have their territories, so they need to be defended, they need to protect their borders. The people of the conquered lands hated the Romans and frequent rebellions occurred. So the military expenditures increased. Why? Because the constant warfare required the maintenance of a huge army. For that reason, it have a military have the expenditures increased. This is the one kind of causes. Then Roman currency was devalued. So what happened? The government was threatened by bankruptcy due to the high cost of defense of the empire. The majority of the inhabitants of the Roman Empire failed to share the prosperity of Rome. So that's why Roman currency was devalued. Another one, the Visigoths, led by an ex-army soldier, Alarchy, invaded Rome. So we have already know the barbarians collapsed the Roman Empire because Visigoths is one of the army soldier in the Roman Empire. And what happened? The barbarians, for that reasons, barbarians gained the knowledge of Roman style of warfare as they served in Roman army. Because Roman Empire already acquired their lands, so they have already in the ex-army soldiers. So they already gained the knowledge how to control how Roman style of warfare. And thus the Visigoths led by an ex-army soldier, Alaric invaded Rome. Alaric is one of the king. So he also started his campaign to invade the Rome. And then unemployment of the working classes. So unemployment of the working classes was another cause for the decline of the Roman Empire. So the values, the ideals, customs and traditions of the Romans declined. Life became cheap, bloodshed led to cruelty. Then the number of slaves increased. Besides, treatment to slaves led to rebellion which weakened the empire. So what are the number of slaves increased and the Romans' dependency on slave labor led to the stagnation of any new technology to produce goods. Clear? Because number of slaves have increased, so Romans have to depended on the slave laborers. So whatever the new technology they are trying to introduce to produce the things, so they have to face the problem. And for that reason, besides treatment to slaves, led to rebellion which weakened the empire. Then Roman Empire was Christianity. And one of the main causes of the decline of the Roman Empire was Christianity. The oppressed people of Rome were attracted towards Christianity, which preached equality, love for human beings. So, besides, Emperor Constantine issued an edict promising the Christians his favor and protection. Because Constantinople, Christianity, the faith of Christianity that is spread all over the Roman Empire, and that causes the main to decline the Roman Empire. And the last, the barbarian invasions have been another reason. The barbarian invasions have been another reason for the decline of the Roman Empire. The decline of the Roman Empire had far-reaching impact, like it had an adverse effect on Latin learning. The use of Latin language itself declined. The decline of the Roman Empire led to confusion in Western empires, and a number of small states emerged. But still then, Roman Empire did not decline in one day. It takes 100 years to decline. And the kings of the barbarians, they are giving the most struggles to win, to conquer the Roman Empire. So in this way, we have finished today's video. I hope you understand these 4 points. In the next video, we have something another 4 or 5 points. And in this way, we have covered the first chapter. So thanks students for being with me at the last of this video. I hope you understand well. So see you soon in the next video. Till then, see you. Take care. Bye.